He's the star of the Seattle Seahawks. He's their quarterback, Russell Wilson, joining us, Dan Patrick Show. Do you feel like a star right now, Russell?
I'm not sure about that. I just feel like we're doing a great job of playing some great football right now.
How surprised are you?
I'm not surprised at all. My dad used to always tell me about, don't be afraid to excel, and I think that's helped me, play at a high level ever since I was younger, and playing throughout college, and now playing in the National Football League.
How different are you from week one?
Drastically different. I think I've learned a lot. Coach Carroll's really prepared me, the offensive coordinator, Darrell Bevell, and, my quarterback coach has really helped me just continue to grow. And the biggest thing is, continue to work at it. This game, you have to bring it every single day, and you have to, realize that you have to respect the process and the journey. And I'm loving the game of football, obviously. And so you just go out there every single day and try to bring it.
But a rookie coming in, they signed Matt Flynn. These veterans are looking at you going, wait, you're our starting quarterback? To get that respect, what did you have to do or say that you got their respect, or at least you then realized that they respected you?
Well, I think the biggest thing in terms of earning, veterans' respect is you have to, come in early. You have to do the things extra that, that I've always wanted to do. Because I love this game so much. I can't be short on any part of my game. I have to bring it every single day in terms of watching film, in terms of getting out there getting extra reps, throwing to the tight end, and to the receivers, and to the running backs, and staying extra in terms of working on my footwork and everything. So I think that they saw that my passion for the game and what I wanted to bring to the table.
He's Russell Wilson, the Seahawks quarterback, joining us. Dan Patrick Show. Got Buffalo and then the Niners in the on-deck circle. Is there any benefit to being a shorter quarterback?
Well, first of all, I think, as McLovin knows, sometimes you got to go against the grain. And they went against the grain picking me, I think, in terms of my height and everything. But, my height doesn't define my skill set, and I believe that, I work at my craft every single day, and I have this rage to master my craft. And to do that, you have to, work on being, playing tall and seeing the right things at the right time, and trusting what you see, and playing on time, and playing with rhythm, and throwing the accurate football when you need to, and just, and that competitive nature always comes out of me.
How loose is Pete Carroll?
He loses the kids. He's a great coach. He always is trying to lift everybody up, and so positive all
is
the
he
time.
Goofy?
To play for that. He's a little goofy.
Yeah.
He's a little goofy, but he's a tremendous coach, and you love that about him, because he brings the best out of our players. When you really think about it, I think we're the second or third youngest team in the National Football League across the board, and then our offense, just in general, I believe, is the youngest football team in the National Football League. And to be able to do what we're doing right now is pretty exciting, for our franchise and for this city. And so we just got to keep, working to improve and doing what we're doing.
Who's the best team in the NFC West?
Well, I obviously believe we are. We have the ability to do a lot of different things in terms of offense, defense, and special teams, and to see Leon Washington, I believe he has the National Football League record for kickoff returns, and what he can do on special teams and everything. So it's pretty exciting, and we obviously have the best fans too. So we'll see, though. There's a lot of things to do to get there, and we have to continue to play at our best level.
What'd you think about your former coach leaving, going to Arkansas?
That was a tough decision for him. I was kind of caught off guard, but I know that he had a reason for it, and I know that he'll do a great job at Arkansas. And he's a tremendous coach and a tremendous human being, and he'll bring something great to the SEC and to Arkansas for sure.
Yeah. Now Barry Alvarez going to coach in the Rose Bowl.
Oh, yeah, he's going for that ring. He's going for that ring. People better watch out. He's back. Al Capone is back, so he'll do a great job, I think. He's determined to help the Badgers, win that Rose Bowl game.
I wonder if he'd coach next year.
I don't know. I don't think he would, but I'm not sure if he would or not. But I know that if they were lucky, if University of Wisconsin was lucky enough to get him for a whole year, then I'm sure they would do a great job again.
Who's the quarterback you like watching?
The guy I like watching the most is Drew Brees. Just because obviously his height, his what he stands for. I've read his book several times, Coming Back Stronger. I've watched tons of film on him, and I try to mimic my game after him in terms of his footwork and all the things that he does extremely well, and just the desire that he has when he comes out into the field and everything. And there's other guys too. I have so much respect for guys like Tom Brady. A guy that I actually met for the first time this year. We played him this year, but he's such a great guy in terms of his competitive nature. Just to watch him out there, and obviously if you watched the game last night, it's just and he's lights out. And how he plays in clutch situations is unbelievable.
Have you asked for? You didn't ask for an autograph, did you?
No, I didn't ask for an autograph. No.
Have you asked for an autograph this year?
No, I haven't asked for any autographs. I'm not starstruck.
No, that's good. What advice would you give Johnny Manziel, Heisman Trophy winner?
See if we can beat what he did last year. This past year. He had an impressive year, man, and you just got to keep going.
But don't you think you open the door for guys like that who, he's 6 foot, 6'1", that now we're not profiling as much, or at least we shouldn't, at that position?
I definitely think so. I believe that height isn't a factor if you can play the game. If you got the the question you asked me earlier, who do I like to watch? Guys like Drew Brees, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning of the world, different guys like that. But they have common characteristics. They have that great leadership. They have unbelievable attention to detail, and just their competitive nature is just relentless. And so I think that it doesn't necessarily. There's no specific variable to a great quarterback besides those variables right there. You have to bring that to your football team.
Do you think you guys ran up the score on the Cardinals?
No, not at all. I think that we played a great game. We are doing things on special teams and defense, and offensively, we continue to run the ball effectively. And so there's, we took most of our starters out, and it's one of those things where it was just a crazy game. It was back and forth. I came out for 12 minutes in the third quarter, so that hasn't happened since a long time. So it was obviously we have so much respect for the Cardinals and what they do, and they're having a tough, situation right now, but, they have a tremendous defense, and going against some of those players on that side of the football, is exciting for me because you see those guys, Patrick Peterson, Adrian Wilson, and all the way down the list, and Dockett, and they have so many, tremendous players on the defensive side of the ball.
Which rookie quarterback has had the best season?
I don't know. I haven't watched the film, but obviously, people ask me all the time, Russell, should you win Rookie of the Year? Why wouldn't I want to win it? Obviously, it'd be a blessing, but at the same time, it's that would just show how great our team has done. How well our team has played throughout the whole entire season, and the main thing that I want to win is that Lombardi Trophy, and to do that, we have to beat the Buffalo Bills first, and there's so many things that go into it, and you have to take one game at a time, one step at a time, and that's what I'm doing right now.
But you put yourself in that same category with these guys, Russell, with RG3 and Andrew Luck.
Oh yes, sir. I definitely wouldn't shy away from it at all. I believe that I can play at a high level and play with anybody, anytime, any place. I'm not going to shy away from that. But at the same time, I have so much respect for those guys and what they do and how they do it.
Well, congrats so far. And great performance against the Bears. I told people if you didn't realize it, didn't see it, the drive in regulation, drive in overtime, that stuff that Tom Brady would stop and give pause to and say that's as good as you can do it, and that was very impressive.
Thank you so much. It was a blast to play in Soldier Field. Against some great players, obviously in Urlacher and Tillman, and all the way down the list, and their coaching staff with Coach Smith and Tice. And obviously, I know you guys know them, but
yep.
To win that game, we had to bring our full passion bucket, and we won that one.
Well, good luck the rest of the season, Russell. Thanks for joining us again.
Thank you guys so much. Go Hawks.
All right. Sometimes he sounds like a rookie, and other times he doesn't. He gave an against the grain and a passion bucket. That's pretty good.